She's perfect. Loving you is sort of different. A little ways from the given.
Good morning.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to Sigma Sport.
I feel like this is a feature now. Welcome to Sigma Sport.
Are you coming to the Nocturne?
Yes, it's my weekend off.
It's the women's tour in London on Sunday as well.
That is so convenient.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, oh, we'll do both then.
All of
Yeah.
the cycling.
Pull an all-nighter?
Yeah,
The
let's just
Nocturne?
stay and
We could camp out.
yeah, might as well hijack one of the like gazebos from
It's
somebody.
not called the Nocturne for nothing.
A group of scientists will conduct the first tests on reviving the dead later this year, apparently. So better get ready for zombies.
What's the logic behind this saddle?
It no longer causes any irritation to Amy's butt. In terms of the length of it, I mean, I think a lot of the time the material on the nose is pretty unnecessary, and I think it's doing away with unnecessary material. I find I get quite a lot of good results with these with women. It's got a very large pressure relief channel cut out of the middle of it. So I guess I found through trial and error really that it seems to work quite well for ladies, the fairer sex. Works well with men as well.
It's because you got a big butt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Misunderstood. So first and foremost, it's a wedge, so it adds angulation to the shoe. It's thicker on one side than it is on the other.
Oh yeah, you can't see that at all.
You can't see that at all. But they add angulation to the shoe. Most people's feet pronate slightly inside the shoe, in simple terms. And these bring the shoe up to the foot to prevent the foot from driving in. So what they tend to do is they stabilise the foot. A lot of people apply them to stop the knee from tracking in. They don't really do that. But most people need a little bit of wedging. Like I say, it's thicker on one side than it is on the other. If you have these in your shoes, the thick side should always be underneath the ball of your foot. It should never be the other way around. It shouldn't be on the inside, on the outside of the foot, sorry.
No, true.
Still much better. Even just from riding over here, it's much better.
Pressure on the hands.
Fine.
So we had a few people ask in the last couple of videos where can they find good bike fits if they can't get here.
Here.
The land of the internet.
In the wonderful interweb. So the International Bike Fitting Institute is an organisation that is committed to sending consumers to bike fitters who focus on further education and further knowledge.
So it's people who care.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely. People who are interested in it. It's like I said the other day. Bike fitting these days a lot of the time is a 3-day course. You spend a lot of money on a mocap system and then you can charge for bike fitting. But this really does focus on individuals who've been on kind of multiple courses, and actually there's some real clarity to who has done further learning. I mean, you'll select a certain individual on a Find a Fitter widget which they have here, which will give you a very good understanding of exactly how much education this individual has gone through. So yeah, IBFI-certification.com.
There's a whole map of the world. So
there's a whole map of the world.
You're going to find someone.
So yeah, I mean, there are 7 fitters here registered in New York. They're in Germany, Norway. I mean, it's all over the world. It is an international organisation. There's one in Thailand.
Oh, excellent. Betty, you're going to have to go to Thailand, sorry.
You're working hard.
Yeah, I actually have been. That's where I've been for the last hour. Very hard. I always work hard. I feel like you just capture me when I'm not doing anything. This is not fair.
All black, high socks, tight pants and the drop crash. Stand socks, here the tube socks. Look out there, might be cops. Coming through in a couple girls at a pizzeria with a girl.
Just realised as well, I need to go and vote at some point.
I'm
so I'm
gonna-
going to try and
yeah.
do that before work. But if I don't do it before work, then I'll do it after work.
So I feel like I had.
You're wearing a knuckle duster.
I'm gonna go for a walk and I fell over.
Oh
So
I thought this wasn't a drunk incident.
no, I wasn't drunk. Everyone else was. At least if I was drunk, there'd be more of an explanation.
So it's their fault.
Yeah.
Nice hair.
Thank you. I love them.
They're really, really cool.
They're so shiny. You're about to step on them.
Are they whiter than my shoes?
They're much whiter than yours. Yep.
When's gonna be the inaugural ride?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Volcano Coffee.
Yeah.
Amazing location.
This is such a sad sight, man. You look so sad. Are you alright?
I'm finished. The wind has ended me.
You got dirt all over your hand. What have you been doing?
Riding my bike. Hey.
Where have you been?
Everywhere. Windsor, Box Hill.
What, you did Windsor and Surrey in one ride?
Yeah, it was good. Windsor Great Park, then Box Hill. Solid. Solid tan day.
You know what's really exciting?
What?
This is the first time ever you haven't been late.
Bullshit, second time.
Costume change. I'm back on the bike. We're out with Lawrence and George. George isn't feeling very well. Lawrence is feeling fine. He's done 80 miles and been to two separate rides. 2 rides in the space of 1. Ridiculous.
I feel good.
What's wrong?
I'm dying.
Is it because you have a mullet?
It's because I've got mullet fever.
What happened? Was it after the ride we did together?
No, it was after the race that I did on Sunday. My mum reckons I got heat stroke,
Ah.
but I don't know. It's a possibility.
How hot was it?
It was only about 20 degrees. It wasn't that
Well,
hot.
unless you got loads of sun. I've had heat stroke before and it's pretty nasty.
Yeah, because then I woke up on Monday and like I was feeling really nauseous and dizzy, and I chundered, and then I slept for like 15 hours.
Right.
And I had a headache or like a migraine as well.
Probably got some sort of bug.
And then I woke up yesterday, still felt kind of shit, and then woke up today, and then not really that much better.
Oh, I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, well, 3 days no riding is not very good, so
Man. That's the whole season ruined.
pretty much.
Vultures swarm around me and they're hungry, preying on the weak.
How are your legs feeling now, man?
Oh, good.
80 miles down.
80 miles down, 80 down, 80 to go. No, I'm joking. Maybe tomorrow.
Why did you ride to Windsor and then ride to Surrey? Is that because you don't know any other routes that are long enough?
Yeah,
That's why I used to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I could have gone into deepest, darkest Surrey, like just got lost, but I don't know, I just stick to the roads that I know really.
Yeah.
That's why.
Box Hill, mate.
Box Hill.
Box Hill and Cinnamon Cafe.
Exactly. Standard. So that's all of the checkpoints except 0.
Yeah, it's true.
Sorry, Jordan.
Who's Jordan? Is that the man with the hair?
Man with the hair.
You gave me this water. Is it reverse osmosis water?
I don't think I'm clever enough to know what that means.
Jason Bradbury took us to a restaurant called The Willow.
Oh yeah?
And they only have reverse osmosis water. Osmosification.
I'm trying to think what that means. I don't know what that means.
I thought it was movement of particles over a partially permeable membrane.
Oh my god.
Could be that too.
Something like that. That was a very insightful morning. It's good to be out on the bike again now. Amy's position on the bike was drastically different, like looking at her on the way home. It's good stuff. Are you coming to the Nocturne?
Oh, see, this is a difficult one for me.
Why?
I really want to come, but I've got a race early the next day, so I kind of
Man up and come to the Nocturne.
I think I'll be there, but I'm not promising for the whole thing.
Not a late one. What if I spike your drink?
Then I'll be all yours, baby. I said I've been out all day. I left at like 12:30 and now it's 6 and I'm still half an hour away from
That's a waste of a day, man.
It's not a waste of a day.
Nah, I'm just joking. It's the best use of a day.
Very productive. And now I've got to do 2 hours of work, so you know.
Your fake job working for Anpost.
It's not a fake job, it is a fake job. See you later.
Ow. What I've done here, actually healthy chia seeds and bean burgers. With loads of other stuff in as well. Oh, that was a pretty tiring day in the end. Fantastic session in the morning with James again. Amy is now looking so much better on her bike. Even from a distance, you can tell how much more comfortable she looks. So those changes were made by changing her saddle and her handlebars. She's now riding 34 centimetre bars, so that is really, really narrow. I thought I was pretty narrow riding 38s. Most of the comments on that bike fit video were very positive. Obviously you got the whole, oh, you should be able to fit your own bike, blah, blah, blah. I consider myself a fairly experienced rider, and the solutions that both me and Amy came up with to fix her position, which was too long, were completely wrong. We were just thinking, oh, you could put a short stem on and it would be fine. That's not always the case. Got a pretty busy weekend lined up with a thing with East London Fix tomorrow at Volcano Coffee and the Rafa Nocturne. On Monday, I'll be having a bike fit myself. I really can't wait for that, because while my position works at the moment, it could definitely be refined, especially in the shoe area. I need some sort of insoles or something. Time for me to edit. Thanks again for watching. See you tomorrow at Volcano Coffee.